Whispering Pines Golf Club, set within the tranquil setting of the piney woods of East Texas, along the shores of Lake Livingston. Ranked number 1 in Texas and number 55 in America by Golf Digest. Whispering Pines presents a mighty challenge, yet leaves all golfers in awe of its natural beauty. This golf club is like no other in the world. It was formed with a philanthropic mission to promote the global goodwill of golf and to benefit meaningful charitable causes. The visionary and founder of Whispering Pines Golf Club is Corby Robertson Jr.
Philanthropists belong to the Whispering Pines Golf Club. Their contributions to the Spirit Golf Association have provided over $12 million in funding to our charitable beneficiaries. This year, we are giving to charitable organizations that are helping the victims of Hurricane Harvey. We are blessed by our members who care so deeply about people in need. Our donors are the stars who have made this giving spirit come to life. We invite you to join us in our philanthropic mission to use amateur golf in a beautiful setting to raise money for charities.
One of the primary events of the Spirit Golf Association is the Spirit International Amateur Golf Championship. Since its inception in 2001, it has showcased the world's best men and women amateur golfers, many of whom have gone on to become major tournament winners and number 1 players in the world. The likes of Lorena Ochoa, Charles Schwartzel, Paula Creamer, Brandt Snedeker, Yanni Sang, Martin Keimer, Lexi Thompson, Jason Day, Brooke Henderson, and Jordan Spieth have all participated in the Spirit and have fond memories.
I mean, it's the greatest honor you can get, in any kind of sport, I think, at my age. Anytime you get to play for your country, especially, how patriotic I am.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Every time I play for my country, it's just an honor. It was so much fun. I always remember this experience.
This year, the Spirit International was to be played October 30th to November 4th. However, on August 25th, Hurricane Harvey, a Category 4 storm, hit South Texas. For 5 days, as it slowly looped its way through greater Houston, Harvey dumped over 50 inches of rain in many areas, leaving 1/3 of Houston underwater and forcing close to 50,000 people out of their homes. When all was said and done, Harvey broke a national rainfall record for a single tropical storm, leaving behind more devastation than any weather event in American history. The compelling needs for Hurricane Harvey victims caused the Spirit Golf Association Board of Directors to refocus their charitable giving. Instead of spending its resources on hosting an international golf event, the Spirit Golf Association Board of Directors overwhelmingly decided to postpone the Spirit International and direct its funding to support the Hurricane Harvey relief efforts. Already to date, the Spirit Golf Association has made donations totaling $250,000 to support various charitable organizations with Hurricane Harvey relief funding, $100,000 of which was dedicated to support the United Way Relief Fund under the direction of Anna Babin, CEO of United Way of Greater Houston.
The United Way of Greater Houston has a long history of responding in times of disaster, and I would talk about Hurricane Harvey as one of epic proportion. I mean, we saw the worst of Mother Nature, but the very best in human nature with the response. Immediately after the storm hit ground, we stood up a committee of folks led by Scott McLean to really reach out to the community, our corporate donors, individuals, to really provide us the resources that we needed to be in response to this hurricane. All year long, the United Way has a helpline, 211 Texas United Way helpline, so anyone can call there for help. From August 25th through September 29th, we answered 260,000 calls of disaster-related help. So number one, in times of disaster, we're about accurate information. The second thing is that all year long, we invest in the first responders, American Red Cross, Salvation Army. We want to make sure they can stand up and be ready to go in time of a disaster. We were thrilled to get the $100,000 from the Spirit Golf Association. What generosity, and we cannot thank you enough. It is so significant when the community and people, associations like the Spirit Golf Association reaches out and says, I want to make a difference and I care about this community I live in. So from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of all those people that you may never get to see, that will ever be able to thank you. I want to thank you for such kindness and such generosity, and we only wish you the best.
The Spirit Golf Association takes pride that it has provided $12 million in charitable donations since 2001. Two of the SGA's core charities, Baylor College of Medicine Teen Health Clinics and Medical Bridges, were greatly affected by Hurricane Harvey. The Spirit Golf Association contributed $50,000 to each organization. The Baylor College of Medicine Teen Health Clinics has 26,000 visits annually. Many of these patients have limited resources. The effects of Hurricane Harvey left many of them in dire need, according to Peggy Smith, professor and CEO of the Baylor College of Medicine Teen Health Clinics.
You know, one of the nice things about Houston, not only is it Houston strong, but it's Houston generous. And people like the Spirit Golf Association dig deep to make that a reality. It's the proxy for our students and for our patients. And we are incredibly grateful, not only because it is kind and generous, but it's a great investment of individuals who will be productive community members. So on behalf of the clinics, there are 11 of them, and the medical school, but more important, the patients that we serve, we thank you very much.
When devastation hits a community, medical supplies are in great demand. Medical Bridges stepped up to the challenge and donated over $570,000 in medical supplies to the George R. Brown Convention Center and to various other shelters and charitable organizations that were administering medical support to flood victims.
I want to say thank you so much to everyone associated with the Spirit Golf Association. Medical Bridges is where we are today in great part to your generosity and to your thoughtfulness through the years.
In addition to this initial support, the Spirit Golf Association is hosting 3 fundraising events during the week in which the Spirit International was originally to be played. The first event is supported by PGA Club professionals from the North Texas and South Texas PGA sections, followed by a Spirit sponsor golf outing and an SGA member guest fundraising golf outing. Both events will include the participation of the USA team members who were selected to have taken part in the 2017 Spirit International. Collectively, through these 3 events, the Spirit Golf Association is hopeful to make another significant donation to support the Hurricane Harvey Relief Fund efforts, as it will be a long and tedious recovery process for those affected. The Spirit Golf Association, thanks to its philanthropic membership, Spirit sponsors, donors, and the giving golf community in Texas, is dedicated to lending a helping hand in the relief fund efforts. The Spirit Golf Association hopes and prays that all who were affected by this devastating storm will be able to rebuild their lives with dignity. Thank you for your generous commitment and participation here today. Together, we can make a difference with the spirit of giving.